Rasco and John Moran. We get set at the Civic Center, capital of Canada. The Blues, if you look on paper, Ken, no question, should win this hockey game, but it'll be interesting to see how they start after coming off that 6-0 loss.
Everything says that they should win, and they should win easily, but that's all from history. Let's find out what happens in the present. Brendan Shanahan, we've talked about him. He is going to start at center between Miller and Hull. And the center is a different game than playing the wing.
It certainly is. A lot more responsibilities, especially in your own zone. He has to come back and help out the defense. We'll see how Brendan Shanahan handles it.
He faces off against veteran Mark Lamb. Blues win the draw. Zombo has it over to Barron. They team up on defense. The puck shot to the Ottawa line, and the Senators shoot the puck into the Blues zone, and Zombo back to play it around behind the net, far side. Puck intercepted and shot by the goal. And a centering effort by Norm McIver goes behind the net. And another drive from the far side, and Hull will start out. McIver back on defense with Gord Denis over the line to Shanahan. He shoots, he scores! Oh, Brendan Shanahan from well out on the left wing. And the Blues take the lead 1-0 here, 31 seconds in.
I'd say you handled center pretty well. How about you?
Looked easy to me.
Some good pressure actually by Ottawa. 2 chances, the puck coming right across in front of Curtis Joseph. And Hull just leads the breakout. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Miller will just drop out for Shanahan. Kind of a harmless shot. Shanahan lets go a quick though. That's the key to the whole thing. Shanahan will let go of a quick shot, not a full slap shot. Low glove side, and he beats Billington. The Blues take a 1-0 lead on their first shot on goal.
Shanahan picks up his 37th goal of the season. Montgomery wins the draw. Here's Hennigan in his own end. He gets the puck over to Brown. He feeds it ahead too far. And then he bails. Vial with a puck playing on defense. Finally just shoots the puck down the ice. They'll wave off icing, and Hennigan is back. Hennigan on with Brown. Montgomery up front with Lafayette and Bozon. Bozon takes the pass through center ice over the line. Drop pass to Montgomery. He's well covered by Alexander Daig. Then moves in front, and the shot goes off Daig's stick and well up into the crowd as Bob Berry sending on a line that is new together as he shakes things up a little bit coming into tonight's game here in Ottawa.
Bob Berry not afraid to shake up the lines, as you mentioned, Ken. He'll throw him around. He's going to make a change here right away, putting Hull and Miller back on the ice, leaving Montgomery out there. Jim Montgomery, of course, playing well since the trade. That saw 2 center icemen in Sutter and Basson departing. Of course, as you look down and you see Alexander Daig came in with a lot of height. Only 19 years old, rookie. Played in Victoria the last year, had 137 points. Look from the media guy, Ken, he said he'd like to have been a stand-up comic.
Probably won't get much of a chance. From the face-off, Shaw tied up by Montgomery. The puck up the boards. Dave McElwain. His pass to center ice. Daig has to play it on the far boards. Gets it ahead. Brown throwing his weight around as he takes out Scott Levens. And the puck played by Miller to center ice to Montgomery. Long shot in, and Billington the save, and the rebound taken by defenseman Darren Rumble. Rumble and Shaw on defense. Trying to get out, having trouble is Levens. He's on the line with Daig and McElwain. Puck cleared to center ice, and Duchesne for the Blues shoots it back in, and the Blues are changing. Likewise for Ottawa. Shaw behind his net leaves the puck. Here's 20-year-old Alexei Yashin. Long pass at center ice. And a breakaway, and right in to score very quickly. Davidoff to tie it at 1. Evgeny Davidoff, the Russian, the former Jet and Florida Panther, just like that, ties it at 1. And what a start to this one here in Ottawa.
I wouldn't expect maybe a high-scoring game, but it certainly has started off that way. Great pass up the middle. Actually getting behind Tom Tilley. Tom Tilley really, all he did was look for the referee to try and see if he could get it offside. No call. He didn't try and do anything.
The Blues are screaming it was an offside play. If we got it back further, we might be able to see, but Davidoff goes through the leg.
Davidoff does a great job getting behind Tilley, and she said, put it between the 5 holes. Now they're having a conference over at center ice. The goal is up on the boards, and Davidoff gets that goal. It came from Florida with Levens and the Kadulski deal.
Here's the play from all the way back. Shaw behind his net. The goal will not count. There's no goal. They're saying it was a pass from inside the blue line out over the center red line, and the whistle blew way back when. I thought I probably heard a whistle there, and I thought it could have been offside. That's why I was a little bit surprised that there was no offside call, and Davy Doff kept going. You look at that replay, though, Bruce, for the folks on television, and I don't know, that last time it looked like it was clearly onside.
It really did, but as you said, Ken, the way Tom Silly reacted also, he must have heard the whistle because he just stopped really on the play. We're going to get another chance to look at it. Silly's coming at the blue line. He sees Davy Doff behind him, so he starts to come back. The pass comes up, and his right skate will stay behind center ice line before he touches the puck. Clearly onside. As we go on further, Tilly will look at the linesman like, didn't I hear a whistle or something? Because he just kind of gave up, and it was unusual for Tom Tilly to do that. And that's exactly what happens. So the Blues still hold on to a 1-0 lead.
What a heck of a pass by the youngster, Alexei Yashin, from very deep in his own end. Well, that was a great pass.
Excellent pass, and it tells you one other thing. He goes back into your zone to help out, right back in the corner. I mentioned Rick Bowness, the coach of the Ottawa Senators in his second year here, formerly coached the Boston Bruins. Said that he plays him 30 minutes a game, and he just described him. He's a horse. That's the only thing I can say. He's 6'3", 216, big kid, and he's been a pleasant surprise. He leads this National Hockey League for rookies with 61 points. Almost had another one there. And Ottawa very upset with the call. Face-off will go back inside the blue line. Interesting spot to have the face-off, Ken. You'd think that if the pass came from back in the corner, that's where the face-off will go to the dot to the right of Billington. But no, we'll have a face-off just inside the Ottawa blue line.
That Blues goal in 31 seconds. Shanahan from Miller and Hull. Now the Blues at center ice with a puck. Dombo shoots it in. Billington behind the net leaves it. Played by Gordon Dineen in his 500th NHL game tonight. He's on defense with another veteran, Norm McIver. McIver, number 22, gets the puck, works out to center ice, ahead for Davy Doff. Broken up by Zombo. Now the puck back into the Ottawa zone. Stolen. Prokhorov in front for Karamnov after Dineen gives it up. Karamnov has to dig the puck out of the corner, comes in front. McIver didn't put much pressure on him. Now left point, Barron, a shot right on. Caught and held by goaltender Craig Billington. There were a couple of games this afternoon in the National Hockey League on our Bush out-of-town scoreboard. New Jersey at Hartford, a 1-1 final. Chorsky scored for the Devils. Nylander for Hartford. San Jose played at Detroit. Detroit won it 2-0. Lidstrom and Cicerelli scored. Chris Osgood with a shutout for the Red Wings.
And for Osgood, that's his second straight shutout. They won 3-0 the other night on Thursday night.
That moves Detroit into first in the Central with 79 points, 2 ahead of Toronto, and Toronto is in action tonight.
Maybe Detroit won't be looking for a goaltender if Osgood continues to go this way. The rookie is playing well.
Yeah, that could change things considerably. Montreal, by the way, is the team in Toronto tonight against the Maple Leafs. And of course, in Canada, that draws some attention.
Almost World War III, right? Toronto's really trying to fight to get in their division.
Face-off won by Herkus. And the puck comes to Mackey. He centers, and it's intercepted. And to center ice. Ottawa, they just dumped the puck in. Here's Herb Raglan taken out by Mackey. Then Lauer into the corner. Herkus takes over, flips it up the boards. Not out. Shot from the point. Right on. A good save on Kerry Huffman by Joseph. The puck cleared up the boards by Chase. Out to center ice. Here's Huffman. He'll flip the puck in wide of the net. Hedican back in the corner. Hedican and Brown on defense. Near side to Brown. Long pass up the middle. Too far for Herkus, and Huffman shoots it in. Herkus centering Chase and Mackey. Blues in their own end with a puck. They lead it 1-0. Brown to center ice to Mackey. He fails to accept the pass. Now Darcy Lowen moves in, takes a shot. Good save by Joseph. Both teams changing up to Chase. Chase at his own line. Left wing for Hedican too far. Behind the play, Lowen was dumped. The crowd wanted a penalty. Nothing doing. Montgomery shoots the puck in, and he gets rammed by Rumble. Shaw back deep in his own zone for Ottawa. Clears the center ice off Tilly. Up the left wing, Millette for Lamb. Lamb, bad angle, centers just out of the reach of McBain, and there'll be a penalty call on the play. Troy Millette went flying. Blues lead it 1-0 early in the first on a Brendan Shanahan goal. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Blues leading at 1-0, but they'll be short-handed as Tom Tilley's trying to take out Troy Millette, and he holds on to his hockey stick. Can't do that. He'll go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Just before that, Ottawa's trying to play physical. Montgomery kind of watches the puck as he dumps it in. He takes a big hit from the big defenseman, Darren Rumble. The rookie will remember that, as I'm sure that woke him up early in this contest.
3:46 the time of the penalty to Tilley. Power play for Ottawa. They're 24th in the league, successful about 16% of the time. And the Blues penalty killing 4th in the league. They're successful about 85% of the time.
Yeah, Ottawa has struggled scoring goals at any time in the game.
Huffman at the right point, McIver at the left point. Lamb gets it into the corner. Gets it back. That's Turgeon. Yashin's out in front. Lamb, the captain, into the corner to Sylvain Turgeon in front. Back to the blue line. Huffman winds up and a shot off Shanahan's stick. And up into the crowd. Kerry Huffman, remember when he came up, an extremely young player with Philadelphia, and everybody said you were rushing him, and I think he had some problems adjusting to the NHL.
Yeah, they picked him up on waivers in January, and the 26-year-old, as you said, they really came in with some build-up to the game, and I think they expect him to play very physical. He's a big kid, and didn't really let him play the offensive game. You see him on the power play here for Ottawa. And of course, we mentioned goals have been a big problem for Ottawa. We've said in the early going, they give up 4.5, but they only score 2.5 games. So they have really struggled in that department.
Just over 4 minutes gone. First period, Blues lead at 1-0. Damo gets the puck behind his net, checked by Turgeon. He clears up the near boards. McIver upended. He's tripped by Shanahan in the corner to Turgeon. And Lamb behind the net. Now to Yashin. Lamb helps out in the corner. Blues keeping the Senators on the perimeter here. Yashin tries to work it to Turgeon. He can't make a connection. Trying to get a shot on goal. Shanahan to center ice, forced to overskate the puck, and Barron slaps it in. Here's Norm McIver. Blues changing the penalty killing unit as Miller comes on. Over the line, a shot. Joseph makes the save on Pierre Turgeon. Barron clears the puck. It goes off Shanahan's stick and into the crowd across the way. We're down to 58 seconds left in the Tom Tilley penalty.
Well, the Busch Classic, the old-timers game is coming up March 13th, 1:30 at the St. Louis Arena. Proceeds will go to amateur hockey and the Blues Alumni Scholarship. A lot of old-timers coming in. Gary Unger, Frank St. Marseille, Gary Sabrin. Should be a lot of fun. Tickets are on sale right now at the normal ticket outlets for the Blues.
Yeah, tickets only $6 to $12, and considering amateur hockey, the Blues Alumni Scholarship benefit, that's a heck of a deal. That's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone looking forward to it. Sunday afternoon, March 13th at the arena. We hope you'll come out to see the Blues old-timers. Hall nearly gets a breakaway. Shaw back. Blues are shorthanded. Tilley in the box, and it's center ice. The puck shot back in by Montgomery. He's on with Hull, Brown, and Duchesne killing the penalty. Rumble from behind his net. Day travels behind him. Now catches up with him. Pass ahead on the far wing, and the puck is shot in by Dave McElwain. The Blues quickly dump it the length of the ice. Blues are changing. 22 seconds to go in the Tilley penalty. Blues up 1-0 here in the first period before a rather quiet crowd right now here at the Civic Center in Ottawa. Here's Alexander Daig up to the red line. Out of the St. Louis line and into the Blues zone to Levens. Left point Rumble in the corner to Daig. Looking to center. Goes to the right point. Here's Shaw making a shot. Shooting the puck behind the net for Daig. He takes down the Blues player Barron, who has the puck covered. And Tilley is back on, and the penalty is over with play stopped. Here just over 5 minutes gone in the first period.
Now, Ken, when we saw this Ottawa team in St. Louis, the Blues beat them 7-5. It was 5-5 late in the game, though. An empty net goal made it 7-5, obviously, but it was a close game, and I saw this team, and I said, you know, they've really improved their talent. Daig, Yashin, some other players, some moves they made. They only had 6 guys in the lineup from the previous year. Made a lot of changes. I thought they'd be a lot better than they are. They've only got 10 wins on the season. I'm sure it plays into it once they lose in. It's a snowball effect. And psychologically, it's tough for a lot of these kids in this lineup to continue to play maybe at the top level. But I thought they'd be a little better than the 10 wins that they've shown so far.
And they did have that very good start. They scored a lot of goals in many of their early games. And as Rick Bowness was saying before the game, we hit a stretch where we had some terrible injuries, and that really hurt us. Puck centered right at the goal line, and Joseph down to cover up, helped out there by Philippe Bozon as Ottawa putting some pressure on the Blues.
Not only did he have to stop the puck, he had to stop Bozon also. The puck came from the side of the net, Curtis's right. The puck is thrown in the way. Bozon is trying to take out his man, McBain. The puck is just there, and McBain cannot get to it. The Blues do a good job, especially Curtis Joseph, covering up.
Blues lead it 1-0. Ottawa with Lamb at center, McBain in the right wing, Millette on the left wing, Vial on defense along with Gordon Deneen. Blues win the draw. Shanahan takes it. Brown behind the net. He's on with Hedican up the left wing. Bozon tied up. Millette keeps it in. Dumps the puck behind the net. McBain unable to center. Covered well by Hedican. Lafayette takes out Lamb. And McBain tries to center with his skate. Now behind the net trying to work away from Hedican. He does. In front of Lamb. Can't get a shot. Nathan Lafayette breaks out left wing to Bozon. Korolev comes on as the Blues are changing over the line. Bozon gets a loose puck back. Feeds behind the net. And Gordon has the puck. Passes it away. Vial loses it. And the Blues come up with a puck. Bozon trying to center. Does, but Lafayette well covered. Can't get a shot. He had Deneen all over him. Now 4 players behind the Ottawa net. Bumping and shoving along the boards. When you get there, Korolev's usually going to get the puck, and he does. Only to be checked in the corner by Bozon. And then Bozon has the puck. And you notice early in this period that when the Blues get the puck, which seems often in the Ottawa zone, you're able to keep good control. The Ottawa defense seems really susceptible to coughing it up, and they don't seem to be able to overpower you and get it back. Blues move in, left wing. Korolev bouncing shot. And a tough save for Billington. And then the Senators shoot the puck the length of the ice. Duchesne to touch it, icing the call against Ottawa. Brendan Shanahan has the only goal here in the first period. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Blues lead 1-0 on Brendan Shanahan's 37th goal of the season. The other night, the Blues lost 6-0 in Quebec. I was talking with Ted Sater, the Blues assistant coach. He was talking about Igor Korolev. He was very disappointed in the way he played. He was a -5 in the game. He said he had 14 opportunities to go to the net. He only had 1 shot on net. We saw a shot a little while ago from the top of the circle. I think it may be in there. They got to go to the net a little more often.
Karamnov healthy and in there with Korolev and Prokhorov. They win the draw. Karamnov left point. Duchesne. Screen shot, and Billington gets just a piece of it. Here's Korolev in the corner. Now to Karamnov. He's checked. Loose puck. Korolev gets it in front to Prokhorov. He wheels to the board. Now leaves the puck in the corner for Korolev, and it's taken away by Turgeon. Turgeon a pass at center ice, knocked down. Now the Senators have to wait to get onside. Karamnov steals the puck. 2-on-1 with Prokhorov. To Prokhorov. He shoots off the glove of Billington wide of the net. And the Russians look strong here in the first period. Then a long Ottawa pass. Too far for Sylvain Turgeon. Here's Tilly back behind his net. Tilly being forecheck. Nice speed up the left wing for Prokhorov. Near boards, Karamnov takes the puck off the boards, works in. Down the left wing side, tries to center. The puck goes behind the Ottawa net. Prokhorov in the corner to Karamnov. He'll work behind the goal, centers for Korolev, but McIver knocks the puck away. He's checked by Korolev, and Ottawa takes over up to Turgeon in his 11th NHL season, and the Senators want to change, so Turgeon just flips the puck in. The Blues also changing. They lead 1-0. Barron clears ahead for Montgomery. And he's slammed down by a fellow named Herb Ragland. Hull shoots the puck in. Racing after it in the corner is Miller. Miller avoids most of Rumble's check, then taken out by Brad Lauer. Then knocked down from behind. Still clears back along the boards. Montgomery behind the net to Hull. Hull works in front off the goaltender to Montgomery. A shot wide, and then Ragland really drills Montgomery from behind. Right point, Zombo. Screen shot knocked down off Hull's leg, and Herb Ragland starts out. Up to Darcy Lowen. Lowen flips the puck in and heads after it in the corner. Zombo beats him to it. Zombo stopped behind the net. There'll be a penalty call. And the penalty call here by referee Richard Trottier. An interference call. Blues lead it 1-0 in the first period. 9:07 gone at the Civic Center in Ottawa. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Murray Barron trying to give his defense partner Rick Zombo some time. He'll take out Darcy Lowen. Zombo will get the puck and throw it around, and Trottier, the referee, calls 2 minutes for interference. Ottawa will go on their second power play of the night. Blues lead at 1-0. Shanahan's goal from Miller and Hull, and for Kevin Miller on that goal, it was his 200th NHL point for Kevin Miller. So congratulations, Kevin, as the Blues lead at 1-0. Face-off will be in the Blue zone. Again, Shanahan in to take the face-off against Lamb.
Face-off near Joseph. Blues get